name is Samuel and welcome back to another comparison where today we shall be comparing both versions of the Electro Mech, of course released in 2015 and 2021. Honestly, it's absolutely insane to think it's 6 years in, like, between the gap of these, and it's literally gone downhill. It's evolving but backwards. I believe that is a meme somewhere along the lines, but yes, this does include 153 pieces, 2 minifigures, and this did originally retail for £13, $15 and €15, and honestly, it's a really good set. Like, we was hoping that they would improve it, but no, and yeah, it just is a really perfect set, I have to admit. It's just done really well, and it would have just been incredible to see how much better they could have made it, but sadly they did not choose to do that. But anyway, we then have got the 4 Plus version, 71740 J's Electro Mech, which does include 106 pieces, 2 minifigures, and this did originally retail for £18, $20 and €20, and can I just say, I absolutely just, like, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Please check out my review. I'll see if I can put a card in the corner. So what we basically do, we leave the minifigures to review at the end, and then we only review the overlapping parts. So we'll take a look at the mechs, then I'll kind of just show a collection of all, like, the extra little parts, then we'll take a look at the 2 minifigures with their comparison part. So starting it off with their legs straight off the bat, you can see the 2021 is using brand new molds for the left and the right hand side of the leg, of course, due to that being a 4 Plus set. And this, funny enough, technically does have the feet molded in. It's just like it gives you a bigger element and a wider base for the feet, and you can see what those look like, which honestly I think that, like, the standability, if that's even a word here, not really, is a lot better than this older model, because this falls over quite a lot. You can see that these blue elements do pop out quite a lot due to that technic element, which honestly is kind of annoying, because every time you want to stand it up it will fall down and cause you to do like 500 takes. So yeah, but anyway, taking a look, you can see that this one definitely has got more detail. Of course, he has like the 2 sticker elements, and this one doesn't, which I guess he does in a way. You can see that he has like the 2 printed elements on the left and the right hand side, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, you can see what they look like. There's definitely a lot more black and grey on this one, which I think works better. This one just looks nowhere near as detailed. And then you can see, moving on up, you can see that this is on a 360 swivel joint, which is really cool, so he can move all the way around, where this one is literally just stationary. He can't actually move anywhere. But there you can see the side of his legs. There definitely are some like similarities. You can sort of see the way they're shaping their legs, like with the knee, though it's a bit more inverse there, but still you can see what they look like, which honestly I think they're both good attempts. Like, this mold is absolutely incredible. Like, the molding is really good, but it is still a little bit just like, why would they do it a 4 Plus set? But anyway, there you can see that the back of them, which honestly looks still pretty cool. You can see that how they just really overlap. You've got like the grill part, I guess that could be the grill part, or that could, there's just little elements like that that really overlap quite well. So that's what they look like down below. Now if we move on up the camera, you can see straight off the back, but they've actually got both of these golden elements. Honestly, it's so peculiar to me how these are so similar yet so different. You can see that they both actually have shoulder pads, which is really weird to see that it's just a 2x4, but then this has got like that whole massive element that they introduced with the Mino creature. So it's really weird how they basically kept it similar but different, because you have the shoulder pads, you then have the golden elements, of course you have these 2 here, and then you have these 2 up here, and then they also have, well, no, it doesn't, that is the thing. You can see that they both have an area for J, right? You can see that, you know, it looks pretty cool. In this one, you can see that you put J in on the back. It definitely is better when you put them on the feet, but yeah, it looks really nice like that. Yeah, it looks really nice, but no, I kid you not, there is literally no front panel. It's basically this, just like that. That is literally how it is. It's absolutely insane. Like, it just doesn't work not having a panel. Like, imagine how much better that would look. You can even see it just looks a little bit better doing it like that. But yeah, you can see that if we do it like that, there is a lot more similarities. You have the gold elements, you've got the shoulder pads, and then that, I guess, basically is it. But still, there is some similarities there. And then taking a look at the arm, you can see that we have the sticker element, which would have been really nice to have that printed on the back of the arm, or that maybe a grill could have gone there or something like that. But still, it looks okay. And then moving on around to the other arm, you can see that again, that is plain. This does have a sticker of Jay's classic logo. Again, would have been cool to see it there. And moving on to the back, you can see that yeah, I don't exactly know what's happening here. You can see that we have the wing system on this one, which you can simply just press that up and the wings go out. This one has got the wing blades, but they kind of just stick there like, I don't know, horns, antlers, something like that. You could, I presume, put them down, but that really wouldn't make sense, and then you can't really rotate it. So yeah, that honestly doesn't really make sense. Like, I'm not exactly sure what Lego like was thinking there, but yeah, that's basically what the mechs look like. Honestly, I think the new one is just, oh, it's just garbage. Like, there's no other way to put it. Don't get me wrong, it's cool in the sense of a Lego 4 Plus mech, but if this was just released as a Lego City mech or something like that, or Power Miners or something like that, and and it didn't have the Ninjago logo, and even if it was still blue, I think I would like it a lot more. Just when you compare it to this, it is really just like, how have Lego fallen this far? And actually, sorry, there you can see what the top of that looks like with all the Technic and those elements, and there's the top of that one with the padding and that. But yeah, it's honestly just absolutely insane just how far it feels like Lego have fallen. They just honestly just feels like they've absolutely just fallen. And again, actually, a better reason to add a grill. Got a grill here, could have put it there. So yeah, it definitely is a massive downgrade. Like, I don't get it. Honestly, I don't even see a kid enjoying this. Like, you can't really do much. I don't see a kid enjoying it. I really don't. So yeah, and also we have the ratchet joints and the ball joints here, and I definitely prefer the ball joints though. The ratchet joints, I would say, at least help you stand up the character a bit more. But yeah, that what the two mechs look like now. Let's quickly go on to like the little extra builds. So then taking a look at the little mini side build, you can see that basically the 4+ set is practically £13 because all of this comes with that, and you literally just get this in the £13 set, which honestly is absolutely insane. But yeah, you can see all of these side builds, which I think is absolutely insane. You just have this like little vehicle, but we're not going to really take much of a look at these because we've already taken a look at these in my review. But there you can see what they look like. Honestly, it is pretty cool. But yeah, again, it's just like we're not really too worried about that because it's just some filler of the set. And sorry, also there is a rock here. So yeah, those are what the extra elements look like. Now let's quickly compare the minifigures. So taking a look at both of the J minifigures, you can see that they basically are the same. Of course, the legacy one has also got inspiration from Rebooted, but it's mainly with that little part in the corner, like the little necktie element. But yeah, you can see they look like, honestly, I think these look really cool. I definitely prefer the original one due to it actually being canon and all of that. But there you can see their back printings, which again is practically similar. It's just some of the color scheme and like robe detailing at the top from the rebooted figure. There you can see what Jay's face looked like. Honestly, it's so weird when you just compare Jay's original face to what he looks like now. That, I guess, is the best version. It'd be really cool to see this facial printing, but in like the newer style. It'd be really awesome to see. But yeah, those are the Jay minifigures. So typically, I don't compare the minifigures if they are not the same character. But on the left, we have got Chope, and on the right, we've got Eyes Right. But due to the fact that these are both Anaconda warriors, worshippers rather, I thought I'd take a look at them both quickly and briefly. But you can see that it has this massive spear, which honestly I think is absolutely too big. But yeah, there you can see what they look like. Honestly, I don't really like the fact that Eyes Right is in literally every set. Why couldn't they just even create just like a generic like character like Chope or something like that, or even just an Anaconda worshipper rather? Just have one of them in all of the sets instead, just like a generic one. Or they could just do a couple different facial expressions and just different body printings, just like they did originally. It would be definitely better to see that, and yeah, they didn't, sadly. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I think this headpiece is still around though, because it was released in 2017, I do believe, in Destiny's Bounty. But yeah, there you can see what they look like, which are pretty awesome minifigures. So there we have it. I hope you did enjoy this comparison video, and yeah, I definitely think the 2015 one is absolute miles, leaps and bounds just ahead of the 2021. It honestly doesn't even make sense. I can't even comprehend how that would evolve either way. Like, it just is an anomaly. It really feels like an anomaly, and it will be one of those Ninjago sets that when time does come, like I say quite often, for me to put sets away to get space, that set will disappear and will not be seen for years. And yeah, it'll be honestly just in the cupboard. But yeah, this set, it's like, oh, I don't know, it's just not that good. Like I said, if it wasn't an Ninjago set, I think it would actually be just much better. It's like just a 4+ kids mech for Lego City, something like that. But the fact it's meant to be that, I think that's the part that gets me, the fact it should be that. And can I just say, I realise if you lift Jay's arms up, he fits in there a lot better. Don't ask me why it's taken me that long to figure that out, but yeah, I very rarely say this. In fact, I don't think I've ever said this, but honestly, I think you should stay away from that set. Honestly, if you don't like what you see and you don't even see if it's going to give you a laugh, the best thing for me is that this set just gives me an absolute laugh of how silly it is. If it's not going to do that for you, I absolutely would just say, just stay away from it. Really, don't get it. It's really not worth it. Unless you're a collector like me. If I wasn't a Ninjago collector, I would definitely skip it. But due to being a collector, this is a collector's way. This is the way, as Mando would say. So yeah, well, I'm a poet and I don't know. But anyway, thank you all for watching this video. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until tomorrow's video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.